got on that classic backwoods jacket that everybody, I don't know, it's one of these things. I think everybody that lives in the bush or lives in small towns, they wear these. So I got one. I got this last year from Costco for 20 bucks. Pretty damn good. So here's the problem with winters here in Canada. See where my arm is pointed? Let me back up here. See where my arm is pointed? That's where the sun is at right now. When the sun came up this morning, it was probably there. We don't get sun up here. No. Our sun has been over there all day long. And now the sun is setting, so it's down to about there. Meaning that this little place that I've chosen to call home tonight, seen this much sun. Get a closer look. See that? It got 0. This area didn't see a speck of sunshine all day. That damn sun of ours is that way. So if you live down south of here where I am, you guys got sun probably above you all day. Not us here. Not us here. It's kind of sad because I miss the summertime. You see through the trees right there? That's the sun. Look at the angle at it. It's no exaggeration. That's where it's at. So while we're here tonight in this soggy, cold, beautiful place that I've chosen to call home, if I would have parked it down by the ocean tonight, we would have seen that sunshine in our faces right now. Makes me kind of just want to drive down there. But we're gonna stick it out because we're hardcore like that. I'm gonna break open this bag of wood down here that somebody left that looks soaking wet and attempt to light a fire. Attempt. Proud of me, buddy? You proud of me? I know I'm proud of me. Because that, my friends, that's a pretty good fire. It contains every ounce of wood that I have, so once it's out, it's out. But I'm hoping that all the wood that's around the bottom that was pretty big and thick will dry out by the time that thing gets down enough I can just fold it all in and we can have a nice warm fire for a few hours out here tonight. And I'm pretty stoked. I actually started it with that little stick thing that Up North of 60 gave me. That's pretty cool.
You sure feel alone up here in the woods, but it's in that loneliness that you get a chance to find yourself. It feels good to just breathe the fresh air and not hear anything around me. You see, I never get lonely, because I got you guys. And I got Cruz. What more could a man ever need? Well, more beer. We always need beer.
That is bacon on a marshmallow hot dog wiener stick. here goes nothing. All right, turn the light on in the camera. How's it look? Hey, look at that, guys. Heck yeah. We got the van heater going. Now just getting the Olympian Wave 3 all warmed up. Oh guys, it's 6 p.m. and completely dark out there. I really wish I could enjoy like another 3-4 hours of sunshine. That'd be great. Bring it on summertime. And I hear up in the Yukon and like the Northwest Territories that they have, I don't know what time of year it is, but they get sunshine right up to like 11 or 12 p.m. That entices me because the more sunshine, the longer the filming day, the more productive that I can be. So right now I'm losing my productivity because of the sun's out, and who wants to sit here and watch me make videos constantly inside of my van when it's way more fun for me to make videos out there. So, I'm gonna be stuffing these inside of this little baggie because I bought mandarin oranges the other day and I haven't touched any because they've been sitting back there out of sight. And when you can't see something, you're probably not gonna eat it. So ever since a subscriber brought me this little bag, it's pretty cool because I take this bag of fruit and it is obnoxiously in the way, but I hang it right here by the door. Right there. Sure, it kind of blocks the doorway, but it is a constant reminder to me every time I open up that door and that thing's swinging in my face. I should grab an orange before I walk by this thing. It comes in really, really handy. I find, like if I buy avocados and stuff for the van and they're sitting in a drawer or sitting somewhere that I don't notice them, they go bad really fast. We're having them in there, it's that reminder every time I get in the door and I gotta move past it. Better eat those, Chrome. Better eat those. A pretty big downside about having a campfire is the smell of smoke is insane. I just had a bath today and I am like, I smell bad. I love the smell of a campfire. I just don't like the smell of a campfire in my house. Thank goodness for a few wet wipes and a sponge bath. I definitely will not be filming the sponge bath. Oh my gosh. These wet wipes are a definite van life necessity. Shocking how good it feels. Just a little wipe down of these things that's supposed to be for babies' butts or whatever you use wet wipes for. Oh. Your turn, bro. You get the wet wipe treatment too. Ugh. That's my boy. Yes, you are my boy. You are a boy. Don't judge me for all of that ruckus back there. My van is actually very clean right now. That's just all of my bedding. I flipped it backwards just to dust off all of the dirt on my bed from being in and out of the van today. Hey, I'm a van dweller. We have crumbs in our bed sometimes and dirt and sticks and twigs, and it's just a part of this lifestyle, man. Get used to it. I got a text message from up north of 60 today. So he was the gentleman that gave me that, we're going to call it the magic fire stick, in the video the other day. Funny that he messaged me because I just used his magic fire stick today. And he sent me a video clip saying, 1 week ago, I was in Vancouver, in Spanish Banks. It may have been raining, but here he is today, driving down an ice road on his commute home from work. If you don't know what an ice road is, it's a frozen lake with a road on it. That's what they do up there. It's easier to put a road right across a lake to get somewhere in the frozen winters. I see that in Ontario sometimes too, but when you're way up the north side of Canada where winters are like pretty hardcore, yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny and just good timing. So if you haven't checked out his channel, it's up north of 60. Check it out. So why are you holding an axe, Chrome? Why are you just in the van? Why are you holding an axe? Just wanted to finish this video today talking with you guys about supplies and stuff you need for your van. When you're planning your van life, my suggestion is just use what you have at home now. When you sell everything, keep kind of like one plate, one bowl, one fork, one knife. I'd get multiples on the silverware because I've lost multiples of mine. So I probably have 4 forks, 4 knives, 4 whatever, but I only have one plate, one bowl, one whatever. But don't plan out stuff like this from the beginning unless you already own things like this. So earlier we talked about my butane stove and why I think it is such a great addition to somebody's van, having a secondary cooktop. So my cooktop is bolted to this counter. Having one I can take outside is just awesome. So tomorrow if I want to make coffee out there, I can. So having things like that are a really good addition. I never had those things when I started. So a big suggestion to you, don't overthink getting into van life, but as soon as you do get in your van, keep a notepad and paper right beside you up front, especially if you're a forgetful person like I am sometimes with quick things that come into my brain all the time. When you're ever somewhere and you're like, oh man, I really need this, then go up front, write it in your book. This was something I needed for the longest time. I needed a place for like the hot dog wieners. My buddy Joseph gave me this. Thanks, bro. This thing is awesome. But I used to write things like this down on it because they're just great additions. It's always good to have little things like this. But that's where having that little list comes in handy. When you first start out in the van, like I wrote down one day, I need an axe. I was in the van for about a year before this ever made it onto that list, because I was also living a different van life when I very first started. But it's cool to have that list while you're in the van only, because then you buy things as you need them, when you need them, because they become a necessity in your van life. So where my van life is now, I don't got cheap things on my list anymore. Very seldom does something cheap ever make it onto that list. My list right now is like custom roof rack. Yeah, lights all the way around on switches and a switch panel. So if I want to open up my door right now and see out there, I go boom, front porch lights and lights it all up. Or all lights on if I want to light up the entire perimeter. Things on my list now are expensive, like a ladder up the side so I can go clean my solar. So enjoy your need list while you're still new to van life. Because when you get to the point of van life now, that becomes a list of things that become very expensive. Everything on that list right now for me is a luxury. I don't need a big fancy roof rack with all that lighting. It's a want that I know will come in super, super handy with the future of my van life. So that's why those things aren't being added to my van right now, because I don't got the thousands and thousands of dollars to throw out to all of these things. Like, look at it. If I were to buy the Illumines custom roof rack from Illumines, that's like $5,000 or something. I can't afford that. Ladders are like $800. I can't afford that. I'm gonna probably get somebody to custom make them, which will probably shave that cost down to half. But still, I can't afford that. But that's a big suggestion, guys. Don't add things to your van prior to needing them. It would have been a huge mistake on my part to go, well, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, because everybody on YouTube said, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. What that person needs is not what you need. I'm glad I bought my axe, though. it has definitely come in handy. Chrome, stop swinging the axe around. Okay. All right, guys. While I got a couple bars of cell reception, I'm gonna connect my cell phone data to my laptop. Gonna pull this out right there, put my laptop up top there, put my head over there, kick back, and watch myself a little Netflix while I got a little bit of cell data left. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hopefully my videos are somewhat entertaining and somewhat enjoyable. Take it easy, guys, okay? Cruz is already in the front seat, passed out. Now it's my turn. All right. This light was very bright. Now I'm done. See you tomorrow.
I want to thank everybody who's ever hit the join button down below and become a part of YouTube memberships, or everybody that's over on our ever-growing family on Patreon. You guys are seriously the heartbeat and the rock behind this channel. We wouldn't stay fueled and move as much as we do if it wasn't for your guys' support.
Your favorite toy, bro? Is that your favorite toy right now?